Okay. So we will start with relations. Okay. What is the general meaning of a relation, a relationship? It basically means connection. For example, the relationship between me and my daughter. We have a relationship. She is my child. Okay. So whenever we talk about relations in mathematics, we talk about connection between two sets. Okay. So what I will be having a set A and I will be having a set B. So we have done sets. Okay. So we have a set and a set B. I am defining a relation from set A to set B. So relation will be defined from set A to set B. Okay. Now, the set A on which relation is defined constitutes the domain. Okay. The set B, where the relation is taking the elements of A, is known as codomain. These are mathematical terminologies. Okay. For example, if I have a set A minus 1 to 1 and a set B 0, 2, I define a relation. Now I will be denoting my sets like this. This is my set A, this is my set B, and this is my element minus 1, this is my element 1, this is 0, this is 2. So minus 1 is going to 0 and plus 1 is going to 2. So this is a relation where minus 1 is going to 0. So I am saying minus 1 is related to 0. Okay, this is a terminology. So we have a relation from A to B. So I am saying minus 1 is related to 0 or minus 1 comma 0 belongs to R. It means that minus 1 is going to 0. Minus 1 is in A, 0 is in B. Or minus 1 is related to 0. Another thing, 1 is related to 2 or 1 comma 2 belongs to the relation. Please do not write like this. You cannot reverse it. You cannot say 0 comma minus 1 belongs to R. This is wrong. Because the first element has to come from A. The second element has to come from B. This is a terminology of relations. Okay. So whenever I say, whenever I say A, B belongs to R, it means that A is related to B. Okay. That is what we mean by relations in mathematics. Okay. Now let us try to discuss some relations. Some more. Okay. Yes, Darpan, real number is also shown by R, but in the examination, it will be clearly written whether R is a relation or R is a set of real numbers. So there is no need to worry. There is no need to worry. R means relation. Okay. Here R means relation. R is a set here. Okay. Now, for example, I say A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now I say define a relation R such that it is of the type XY. What does it mean? X is related to Y. इसका ये मतलब है. Such that X comma Y belong to A and Y is equal to twice of X. This is my relation. Okay. So what are we exactly trying to say? We are trying to define a relationship between X and Y where Y is twice of X and we are sitting inside the set A. इसका मतलब you are defining a relation from A to A. Your relationship is from A to A. Okay. So if you take X to be 1, you will note your Y will be equal to 2. So you will have 1 related to 2. If you take X equals to 2, you will note that Y equals to 4. So 1 would be related to 4. Okay. If you take x equals to 3, your y would be 6. So 3 would be related to 6. If you take x equals to 4, your y would be 8. So 4 would be related to 8. Now here is a problem. The problem is that the y over here, which is related to 4, is not inside the set A, where R is defined from A to A. So therefore, our relationship ends here. So what is R? R becomes 1, 2, 1, 4, 3, 6. So we have to be very, very careful while writing the relation, because just because I have given you that x, y belong to A, please do not forget that y should also belong to A. You should not be taking all the values of x and say, okay, ma'am, x is in A, so we take x equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we write all the images. But that is not acceptable because your y should also be inside the set A. All right. Sorry. Thank you, Pragya. Thank you for correcting me. All right. So basically now, what is the domain? What is the domain of this relation? The domain is the first entries. 1, 2, 3. And what is the range? Range means the exact values taken. So the exact values are 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. So आप notice करेंगे domain है 1, 2, 3. It is taking values 2, 4, 6. 1 goes to 2, 2 goes to 4, 3 goes to 6. Okay. And यहाँ पर जो entries है 1, 3, 5, they are not mapped to anything over here. Okay. So this is one example of how we write relationships in terms of tuples A, B. So whether I write it like this or I write it like this, it means one and the same thing. No, codomain and range are not same. Shivang, whenever we talk about domain, by domain we mean the set of values which are being mapped. So here in this relationship, relation is defined on A, but the set of values which are mapped are 1, 2, 3. Therefore, my domain is 1, 2, 3. Okay. I hope I've made myself clear. Yes. And codomain and range are not same. Codomain and range are not same. For example, if you have a set A here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a set B here, 1, 2, 3. 1 is mapped to 1, 2 is mapped to 1, 3 is mapped to 2, 4 is mapped to 1, 3 is left behind. So here, your range is the set 1, 2, and your codomain is the set 1, 2, 3. Range and codomain are not same. So till now, what we have done, we have seen what is a relationship, what is a relation, what is domain of a relation, what is range of a relation, and what is codomain of a relation. These are basics of a relation. Okay.